Welcome to the Football Journal, your ultimate destination for all things football. Join us for exciting match highlights, in-depth analysis, and expert opinions on the beautiful game. From the Premier League to La Liga, Champions League to World Cup, we've got you covered. Subscribe now and turn on notifications to stay updated on the latest football news, updates, and videos.
Jamal Musiala has gone out of his way to help Michael Olise settle in at Bayern, having played at Chelsea's youth academy together. Imagine how good England would be if they picked them instead of Germany and France. Graham Potter tells Telegraph on Chelsea, "I take responsibility for the results. But the easy solution is Chelsea aren't winning, so it must be the coach. He's the problem." That might not be 100% wrong, but it's not 100% right. Hansi Flick on Frenkie de Jong, "I see a lot of good things in training. I'm happy with Frenkie's progress, and Gavi is also doing well. They are increasing the pace. They can help us. We will see from next week." Arteta, "Mourinho will bring us an unbelievable football brain. He's smart, he has quality, he knows how to occupy the space. We are trying to keep him in the cage because he has been pushing everybody. All the physios, all the doctors, everybody." Pep Guardiola on Rodrygo, "When you have an ACL injury being out for 8 to 9 months, the year after you have muscular problems, that's why it's longer. I think Rodrygo will come back to his best after not just 8 or 9 months, that's why. But it is what it is." Marc Cucurella has something you sometimes struggle to find in other players. He's very important. He is making the players around him better. If you have 5, 6, or 7 players like Marc in a team, trust me, it is very important. Bayern director Freund, when asked about Florian Wirtz, "Both Wirtz and Musiala give me great joy as a football fan. It's for players like them that you go to the stadium. Jamal Musiala gives me great joy as director of Bayern. He's an important factor in our game." Pep Guardiola doesn't close the door to January signing for Man City after Rodrygo's injury. "We are speaking internally. We have time to see the potential problems we will have, and then we see what we want to do." Kevin De Bruyne will miss also Newcastle game as Manchester City are still assessing him. "I don't know when he'll be back. Before maybe the international break, or after the international break. We will see," says Pep Guardiola. Maresca when asked why Nkunku doesn't start, "I'll be honest with Chris Nkunku and all of them. I've told them since day one that we cannot play with 7 to 8 attacking players. Otherwise there is no defensive balance. Nkunku and Jackson can compete and they're ready." Denzel Dumfries has agreed on new deal at Inter valid until June 2028. Contract set to be signed in the next days. Dumfries was out of contract in June 2025, but new deal will now be valid for the next 4 years. Important detail on Anthony Gordon's new deal at Newcastle. Been told it will be valid until June 2030. The agreement is done and it's gonna be for the next 6 years and not 5 as initially expected. He moved 4 #NUFC long-term project and ambitions. Newcastle CEO Darren Eales is to step down from his position after being diagnosed with a chronic form of blood cancer. He will continue to lead the club's executive team until a successor is appointed. Thoughts and best wishes with at Eales NUFC and his family. Chido Obi Martin can now be considered new Manchester United player after Premier League approval. PL's 5-step process concluded this morning with positive feedback, as at Academy Scoop reports. Former Arsenal talent joins Man United medical/signature already done. Torino are very happy with Che Adams as free agent signing, described as perfect player for our plan by their manager Paolo Vanoli. 3 goals, 2 assists so far in all competitions since joining Torino this summer. Arne Slot confirms Alisson's back from his injury and available for selection. He was already back in training with the team yesterday. Luis Diaz on Arne Slot, "I can say that he has been spectacular from the first day we met. The relationship is and continues to be really good. He is very attentive to the things you need to improve, but he will also praise you for good things you do." Vincent Kompany on Mathys Tel, "Not making an impact so far. Let me say that we really believe in Mathys Tel. Mathys has great talent. He will be available tomorrow. We have a team with a lot of competition. That's good. But we see great future for him." Lewandowski, "I see Lamine Yamal as the best winger in the world. But it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. Yamal is 17, and he has to think about the next 10 to 15 years, not only 2 to 3 years. He can have a long career. Atletico Madrid have canceled the performance of Mexican singer and actress Dana Paola during halftime of the derby this weekend. The reason is because she revealed she's a Real Madrid supporter and predicted a 2-1 victory for the merengues. Liverpool will look to sign Rodrygo from Real Madrid if Salah leaves next summer. Juventus director Giuntoli: "We have been clear with Federico Chiesa, he was no longer part of our project. We found the best solution possible for all parties, and I wish him all the best at Liverpool." Julian Alvarez with a 90th minute winner for Atletico against Celta Vigo. Juventus are considering a move for Victor Osimhen, but only if the Napoli reduce their substantial €90 million to €100 million asking price. Real Madrid are monitoring the progress of Castillo Luquiba at RB Leipzig ahead of a potential move. Erik ten Hag is on borrowed time at Manchester United, who are actively looking at candidates to replace him. Liverpool are not interested in making a £100 million move for Bayer Leverkusen midfielder Florian Wirtz. Thanks for watching.